Hey there, boys and girls. Welcome to episode 256 of Sonic Boom TV. This is part 3 of What's in the Bins. I've gone through one complete bin so far, and we were into the second. I'm hoping to get this done in 4 episodes, but it might be 5. I'm not sure. Let's just see how it goes. We're going to jump right into it and see what we got here. So, here's one I got for 99 cents at Euclid Records. Herman's Hermits on tour. They had more than one copy of this, and some were in better condition than the other one was in worse condition, I should say, than this one. Herman's Hermits is a 60s band. I don't know. I mean, I know they were still around for a long time, just doing, still doing shows and stuff, but as far as recording, I'm not sure how long they lasted. But this record is in fairly good shape. It's got a few surface scratches, it looks like, but not much. I haven't played it yet. I played one song, I believe. But their Henry VIII is like their big one. I think they might have a couple other ones that were big, but this one does has "I'm Henry VIII, I Am," and that is to me that should be a punk rock song. Really, I don't know if anybody's ever covered it, but they should. But I listened to that one just to see if it skipped or anything, and it did not. But it's a minute and 49 seconds, perfect for a punk rock song. I have a few things by them, but they're really bad condition usually when I find them. So this record itself is in the best condition that I've found, but it's still, the cover is a little beat up, and the spine is definitely tore up. Okay, the next one is a band that's new to me that I've got 2 albums by. I think I said I paid 99 cents for that other one. Okay, so we've got 2 that I believe I paid 24 each. Both of these are by Ice Nine Kills. They are a heavy metal band, kind of dealing in the horror stuff. This one, Ice Nine Kills, The Silver Scream, on translucent bloodshot vinyl. They say it's hard getting into the movies. Try getting out. So they did a kind of a spoof on horror movie kind of thing, and kind of interesting. They have a couple other ones I wanted to get, and I just couldn't get them because I kept getting outbid. This one is Ice Nine Kills, The Predator Becomes the Prey. Creepy cover. Too much lights going on in here, reflections and stuff. In the back is that right there. Liner notes on the sleeve, inner sleeve. A little scary face coming out of something or other. Clear vinyl with custom label. I kind of briefly listened to these. Didn't really get into them. I just want to kind of hear what they were, because I've heard a lot of people like them, and I just didn't know what kind of music it really was. So I kind of tested it a little bit, and it's heavy. Horror stuff for sure. I think this one is 2LT. So we've got that. One's got the lyrics and stuff. One's got this little horror person, demon-looking guy at the booth for the movie theater, and then black on that side. So that was a little wasted space there for that. But we've got this bloodshot vinyl, and that makes sense because they got what looks like bullet casing, not casings, but the holes for a gun, I guess. And then this blood looking vinyl on the vinyl, that looks pretty wicked. I have a CD by them as well. It might be right here, actually. Yes, this one. This is the I heard they kill live, and it's got all the horror characters in it. I don't know, man. We got a bad angle here with this lighting. But they had this one on vinyl, and that's the one I kept getting outbid on. And then I think they had one other one that I didn't get either. So I got those two from VC Vinyl. But all three of these things, actually, the CDs and these two records, I got them both all from VC Vinyl. There's something in there. Up a download card. Okay. It's just a plain download card, so we're gonna skip showing that for now. Try to speed it up. The last one I did earlier was like an hour and 20 minutes, so I'm hoping to get this a little bit faster. Here's a punk rock band. I got this from Euclid Records for $5, called Isotopes, 1994 World Series champions. So I got this because it reminded me of the Simpsons team being the Isotopes. They're the Springfield Isotopes, I guess. And I didn't really know what it was, but it's kind of funny stuff, and it's a pretty good little punk rock album. Never heard of it before, but a lot of band members at the bottom there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 people mentioned at the bottom, and they have LV, RGBV, I don't know what that stands for, so we're just going to say that they're band members. Maybe BV is bass and vocal. Oh, I know what it is. LV, lead vocals. RGBV, so that's maybe some rhythm guitar, backing vocals. BG, bass guitar, sorry. RGLG is rhythm guitar and lead guitar. D is drums. BV, backing vocals. LG, lead guitar, and bat. I don't know what bat means. Bat boy, maybe. Anyway, but the songs were fun. There's baseball themed stuff here. You know, Psycho at the Sandlot, Legend of George Brett, Morgana, which was the Kissing Bandit. Rochelle is from Seinfeld, which is totally bizarre. And Sandlot Party, and then there's a couple other tracks on there. It was very cool. I thought it was a good find. Lyric sheet. I believe the record is just black. Yeah, black vinyl. Brand new. The $5 bin at Euclid has some treasures in it. If you look, it's usually stuff like indie rock kind of stuff, some punk rock stuff that you probably never heard of before. But if you look around and you see something interesting, it's liable to turn out good. And there was a record in my last video that I forgot to say the name of, and unfortunately I don't know where that record is at the moment. I'm going to try to do a quick little flip through right here and see if I can pull it. No, it was the one I said was a country guy. He, I don't know what I did with it, guys. I'll probably find it later and re-show him. I didn't say his name, and I don't know what his name was, and we're not going to waste any time on that. So, any more time. Next up, I got one from the Goodwill. Paid $1.99 for it. It's Pearl by Janis Joplin. I had this album already, but although this cover does show some signs of ringwear, it's way better than my other one. And the record itself, I believe, was in great shape. Yes. Yeah, the record is real nice. It's got a few surface scratches, not very many. Light scratches, and I couldn't hear them when I played it. But my other one, man, the cover was so destroyed, and it popped and crackled. And it's, you know, she gets a lot of respect. And this is the only album I've heard by her. I know she's got that other one with like the cartoon cover, comic book looking cover. But this one has Me and Bobby McGee, which I think is her most famous song. And then the other one, it's something in the Holding Company or something like that. I can't remember. I know it when I see the cover, but I just I never got that one before, but I've only had this one. But good album. I mean, you know, she's got a unique voice. It's a good voice to, you know, but definitely unique. This one, I might have overpaid on this one. This one I got from Spin Me Round store. It was in their $12 deal thing, but I didn't realize it, and I bid up somebody that paid, and I paid $14 for it. And if I would have waited, I could have got it for $12. But if I had waited even longer, VC Vinyl has this now, and it is $10. So, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But Jimmy Eat World, Stay on My Side Tonight. Jimmy Eat World is an alternative kind of emo, but pop as well on some stuff. They're the one that sang that song "The Middle," and they had another hit, "The Middle," and I don't know what it was called. There is a download card that just fell out of this. A lot of stuff fell out. So it's that, and then on the back side it's got the cover. Then it's got a lyric sheet. This is an EP, by the way. It's 5 songs. Polyline sleeve, black vinyl, white labels with pink writing. You can barely see it. I listened to it once so far. Pretty good. Not their best, but pretty good. And it says 150 gram. Some of these things are so weird. 150 gram vinyl edition includes download card for 320 kilobytes per second, 4 MP4 AAC audio of EP. Boop. And then that was pretty good, like I said. This one is another by Jimmy Eat World. I got this one from VC Vinyl for $15, and it's Clarity. This one's pretty good. That cover. The record is for some reason outside of the thing. Band image. We got 2 records. I don't know why one of them's still out, but we'll figure that out in a minute. Made in Germany sticker that was I kept in there. We've got a little fold out thing. So we've got lyrics on the inside, band photo. That there. Jimmy Eat World. I really have a lot by this band on CD. And then I think I have 3. The hit album was Bleed American. That one, I was my first one I had on vinyl by them, and now I have these 2. So I have 3 things on vinyl, and probably 6 or 8 things on CD. They're a pretty good band. They just have only had 1 or really 2 big hits, and I can't think of the other one. The Middle and something else on that one. Actually, you know what? I think that song is on one of these. There was a remake of it, I believe. Not on that. Sweetness. Yeah, this has got the studio demo of it. Sweetness is their second, was their other hit song. The album version, not this version. This was a demo version. Next one I got for, I believe, $1 from actually I know, let's see, no, well, this one came from Wine and Vinyl. It's Joe Boxers. Joe Boxers, like Gangbusters. Now these people look like an old Irish gang or something like that. But they are pretty much a new wave kind of band. Really a lot better than I thought. And there is a hit song on here, and I don't know which one it is, but it's this black vinyl. I'm not even gonna pull it out. But, I didn't show that side good. There's a hit song on here that I knew. Fully booked. I think it's Just Got Lucky. I think that's the one. Look that up, because if you look them up, there is a video. And you know, it's just 80s kind of new wave kind of stuff. But I thought with a name like Joe Boxers, I should try it out for $1, and of course I did. Then the next one came from the same people at whatever you call them, Wine and Vinyl, and this is a in the shrink still Journey Frontiers. So there's so much reflection going on. I got to do something about this, guys. Journey Frontiers. This one has Separate Ways, Worlds Apart, Cinder My Love, Faithfully, and those are the 3 hits. And then we've got the record with this rounded edge. I hate that. I'm gonna leave it in there though. And we got the custom labels with the band members. This one I paid $13 for, which is about right. It's got an inner sleeve. Perfect condition, like brand new. This is not a new pressing. It's OG, as they say. But yeah, I think it's probably worth like $12 or something on Discogs. And I paid 13, so that's not bad. I'm happy with getting that. My Journey collection is growing slowly, very slowly. I don't know how many I have. Maybe 5. I know I've got a live album and Escape. I have Frontiers, Escape. I don't know, guys. Moving right along. This one I remember getting from somebody else. Don't know who. It was I think the same guy that I showed that haunted one on the last video. But this one I'm pretty sure I paid $5 for. Limited edition color vinyl. Kid Dynamite. Shorter, faster, louder. This one was sealed. Actually, it's still sealed, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is. Still sealed. It looks like it might have a little bit of a warp. We'll find out in a second. Hopefully not. But Kid Dynamite, they're a punk rock band. I looked them up while he had it on the show because nobody bid on this, and then I was like, let me check that out, and I went to Discogs and I found it, and then I sampled it, and it was punk rock stuff, kind of hardcore. And I said, you know what? I'll get that for $5, and here it is. Can't get the seal to break. There we go. Is anything else in there? No. So we've got the Kid Dynamite cover. Back cover's got a whole bunch of songs named. Oh, okay. So these right here are just repeats of this here. But there's a lot of songs. There's probably 20 songs. Yeah, they look hardcore punk. Got the classic the guy jumping up in the air video thing. I'm assuming that's all lyrics and such. Or maybe not. Maybe thank yous. I don't know. We've got black smoky vinyl with a black label on that side and the lightning bolt striking the tower. That looks like the lightning bolt from Bad Brains. Record doesn't look like it's warped. But even if it was a little bit, that's okay. It's a $5 record. And it'll play. Oh, it says clear with black on the back. I should have known. But okay, it was a surprise. I like surprises on this channel. Next up is one that I don't know anything about. And I haven't listened to it. And I don't know if I'm going to listen to it. Because it doesn't look like something I want to listen to. But I bought it because it was in pretty good shape. It was $1 at the thrift store. It has a record in it that is perfectly clean, except for the dust that will have to come off of it. But it's Livingston Taylor. It's the same guy, unless they're twins. And it says Echoes down the middle. And a terrible way to do that. Whoever designed this album, that was terrible. I don't know what it is. He's got a cover of Over the Rainbow. I don't know. On Broadway's on here. Caroline might I don't know if that's I don't know if this all covers or not. No, because some of them say his name, Livingston Taylor. There's a couple. Like If I Need Someone, that's a George Harrison song. So there's a couple covers. I don't know. I don't know what kind of. I think it's pop music from the like 70s or 80s. But I don't like leaving stuff that's in really great shape in a thrift store like that. I know trashes their records, or lets their records get trashed. This I don't see a date on it, but I feel like it's 70s or 80s. Next up, we've got a record that I remember I liked it when I played it. I don't remember anything about it. It's I got it from Dead Broke Records, but it's on Asian Man Records. Lemura, Get Better. And I guess you could pick whatever side you want to be the cover because they've got the logo displayed nicely on both sides. I don't remember anything about this one, guys. I listened to it and I put it back of the box, and I need to listen to it again. But it's got an awesome looking little record here. We've got brownish something or other on the other side and orange on this side, which is kind of nice. For a that's one B on that side of side one, two B's on that side of side two. So I got to listen to this one again because I remember liking it, really did. And I just didn't know what happened there because it got put away. So Lemura, alternative rock, indie rock kind of stuff, not punk, but that. Next one I got from VC Vinyl. This was when they were doing the stuff that was damaged kind of show. This one was not damaged though, and it took them forever to get what I wanted because they couldn't find it after I said you hate run that one. It's LS Dunes. I have a CD by them too. I don't know what the name of this album is. Past Lives. It says Urban Outfitters exclusive Ghost Marble vinyl limited to 3,000. Past Lives, a debut album from LS Dunes with limited edition packaging featuring a bunch of names, and then the track listing is real small, so we're not gonna. I don't know if you. I mean, this is reflection, and it's got its own sealed thing. The ones I hate. And now this is cool right here because see, this is like a plastic sleeve thing, and then the CD just has that of this. Oh, I didn't show the back. Gotta show the back. So I'm sure this was probably an expensive record, but I'm pretty sure I got it for $5. There's a scorpion on the back, and then when you take this out, he's a scorpion still, but he's got the track listings. I got a CD and a record of this, and I haven't listened to either one of them yet. Lyrics on a printed sleeve. This one is warped. Yeah, this is a warped record. That might have been why I bought the CD. The record is pretty warped. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, you can see it right there. You see how it kind of waves. It'll probably play okay, but I don't think I said anything about this one because it was $5. Yeah, that show that they did where they sold all those warped ones was bad, and then they still have stuff that's damaged that they got, and it's a pain because you think you're getting something that's in perfect condition, and they don't start the prices low anymore. Like most things are starting at $20 if it's a new thing that's a popular title, and if it's damaged, it shouldn't be $20. It should be $5, $10, but they're still selling for the starting price people are buying. And so ever since then, whenever I get something that's like this, I report it as damaged and see if I get my money back, because it's not worth paying $20 for something that if I were to ever try to resell it, I couldn't. This one came from, I believe this one came from Spin Me Round store. It was $12. It has not been opened yet. It's Mayday Parade, What It Means to Fall Apart on light pink vinyl. I've got maybe 3 or 4 now of Mayday Parade albums. I've listened to a couple. They're kind of alternative rock, I guess. Pretty good stuff. But this one was sealed. Nice. Their album covers and stuff are usually pretty nice too. The ones that I have. This is, I think, the 3rd one I've gotten. So we've got a nice printed inner sleeve. Very colorful. Oh, that's kind of neat. This is this guy with the umbrella thing. He's got like a varnish on him. And then we've got the pink vinyl with some stuff on that side. And then this side is just a logo with pink, darker pink. Pretty good band. I don't know how many albums they have, but kind of working on them. I've been able to work on them pretty cheaply as well. So, you know, that's a key with me a lot of times is, you don't have to be my favorite band, but if I can find you cheap enough, I'll get you in my collection. What a thing. Okay, the next 3 are, I've only listened to one of them, but here's another price list in here. Don't remember what the ones that goes to, but this one, I've listened to not all of one of them. It was because I was working and I was planning on listening to all of them, and then so I got busy and I couldn't go back to it. So it was kind of a heavy metal. She looks like a pop star, but it was kind of a metalish kind of album. And I don't remember even which one it was. I think it might have been, but she's pretty hot too, whoever she is. Her name is, who is she? Maggie Lindemann. I got 3 albums by her. I think one of them's an EP actually. But she, beautiful girl. Shouldn't be smoking those cigarettes though. That's my one thing. This one's called Sucker Punch. This is an album. This one's got some damage. These were all $10, and I knew this was here when I got that one. I took a chance on it. But everything they had by her was $10 because I think they all had some kind of corner bend or something. The record is not warped on this green, smoky green vinyl. Looks nice. Translucent. Came in a paper sleeve. Black, but it has this booklet. You know, she's almost looks like a porn star. Some of these poses she does, but beautiful girl singing rock and roll stuff. As far as I can tell, I got to listen to these because I was, you know, like I said, I only got to listen a little bit. And it was okay from what I was hearing. I just I couldn't stay interested in it while I was working, which happens sometimes. But this is another one with a full booklet and with the lyrics and stuff, kind of like the Bush stuff I was showing before on the other video. I don't know if the others are like that. I don't know if the others have been opened yet. That one's called Sucker Punch. Again, no name on the front of the thing of the album, which blows my mind that bands, groups, and singers and whoever does that these days. But they do. The Mayday Parade, the same way. I didn't even realize that. It's just on the sticker. That was just on that sticker. This one has a parental advisory. It says Paranoia Limited Stonewash Color Edition. This one is open, so I must have checked it out. One's got 8 tracks on it. Plain back cover. This one has no booklet on the inside. We'll get to see what Stonewash color looks like. It looks like a white and blue record. No, not really warped or anything. So this one is a nice picture on the front, but they didn't do, that was all they did. You didn't do anything for the back, didn't include a booklet, didn't do anything extra. So they must have got tired of funding her, whoever's doing, because I had never heard of her before. And then it was funny because once I bought it, there was a couple other people that were like, "Oh wait, let me try that too." And everybody was buying all 3 of them. So it was kind of funny that we, just by me taking a chance, it led to a bunch of sales. This one, kind of interesting cover. Again, plain on the back. This one's got 1, 2, 3. I think they all got 8 songs. Let's see what that first one was. Well, their first one had 15. So maybe, I guess they're considered albums. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they are EPs. This one's got a booklet in it. Again, she didn't put her name on the front cover. It's head split. Is that what it says? Head split. It's in the same font on the spine too. So, we've got clear vinyl, black labels, Maggie Lindemann, head split. We've got another little booklet. Oops, wait a minute. Kevin, wait a minute. God, she's beautiful. I'm sorry. I don't know who she is. I don't know how old she is. Got a bunch of tattoos, though. So she's old enough to do that. But however old you got to be to get tattoos. But she's got this other girl with her who's shaved her head and has tattoos, but also has a pretty face. I'd rather she had some hair. That's what I'm saying, guys. She's beautiful, whoever she is. And I own 3 albums by her now. Hello, cheerleader thing going on. Is that cheerleader or is that girl with giant leggings? I don't know. This is not the Look at Girls channel, by the way, but since they're here, got to do it. But I would equally show if it was men, so doing this. I just wouldn't be interested in it. So there you go. So anyway, that's Maggie whoever. Lindemann. So I will check them out because I really felt like it was some kind of heavier sound, maybe alternative metal sort of sound, like the Evanescence type stuff, whatever. This is one that I had considered buying several times, but I never did. And then I ended up winning a giveaway, and I didn't know what the giveaway was, and when it showed up, it was this. So I was like, okay, well, I'll never have to buy that. And I only wanted to buy it, and there have been several different colors. I don't even know if this is color. I wanted it because I felt like that was pretty interesting cover. I mean, I just like that image of her face, And this is Maggie Rogers, Surrender. The new album featuring That's Where I Am and What I Want. And they sold a ton of these. They weren't expensive. These were cheap. These were like $10, I think. Is this a gatefold? Yes, it is a gatefold. Okay, so we've got... Ooh, her mouth. I wasn't expecting that. And lyrics over here. I think she's like a pop, kind of a pop, not indie pop. Maybe we would say, like not super, super pop radio friendly. I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say, guys. She probably plays a guitar and sits there and sings or something. And we've got black vinyl on this one with a picture of our eye on the label on that side and just white on the other with that kind of stuff. So that one was free. A bunch of headshots of her. I don't know anything about her really, but I won that one, so I didn't have to pay for it. But I believe they've had it for $10 most of the time. I think they might even have it on a $5 show, different whatever colors they have. I think there's a pink one or a blue one. Maybe a pink one and a blue one, but I got a black one for free. So that saved me on something that would have been a test out buy. And it's parental advisory. I didn't realize she was a person that said words that make me advise my parents. That's my new technique to put things in there. Next one, awesome album. Got this one for $26. It says on the back. I knew I had bid this one up a little bit, but probably worth $26. Megadeth. Peace sells, but who's buying? Got the parental advisory right there. Megadeth, is awesome. Old Megadeth, especially. And the weird thing about Megadeth is, you hear people trash Metallica for changing so much and selling out with the Black Album. I never hear that about Megadeth when they had an equally hit-filled album with the one with Symphony of Destruction on it, whatever that one's called. I'm trying to look to see if I can find it, but you know the one. Actually, it's right here. Let's see what it's called. Well, we're here. Countdown to Extinction. They had a ton of popular songs on that. It got airplay, got videos, and just. But I don't know. They guess they didn't change their sound completely like Metallica did. But eventually, but really cool. Got the lyrics on this. They have a printed inner sleeve, but the record's in another thing. So you got the old Vic Rattlehead guy, and Vic Realtors right there. They don't use him. Like, they changed the way he looked on a lot of things. I didn't like some of the artwork they did later on. And it's just black vinyl on a polyline sleeve with the traditional label from back in the day. This one had Dave Mustaine, Dave Ellefson, Chris Poland, and Gar Samuelson. This is a good one. This is probably one of their best ones for sure. I wouldn't say the best one, but probably top 3. Got Rust in Peace, Countdown to Extinction, So Far So Good So What, but it's got Peace Sells, Wake Up Dead, The Conjuring, Devil's Island, Good Morning Black Friday. It's all good. So definitely a one that I'd wanted. I don't have a lot of Megadeth yet on vinyl, but I'm working on it. I almost got Rust in Peace, but I got outbid, and I couldn't bid as high as they were bidding on it. I don't know why they were bidding so high, but it went well over 30 when I saw it. And they made it. I don't know if they had more or less, but either way. Next up, a man that was in a band that I love, Mike Ness. Well, another one that I can't get out of here. These double albums, when you leave the paper, the plastic on them, they're hard to get out of these bags. The ones I have anyway. And you've seen me struggle in a couple of videos. Last video, I really struggled. But anyway, this is Cheating at Solitaire. Mike Ness. He's the singer, guitar player for Social Distortion. The punk rock band Social Distortion. This is more of a countrified album. It's the first solo record from Social Distortion frontman Mike Ness. Features guest appearances by Bruce Springsteen, Brian Setzer, and members of Royal Crown Revue, which are all not country. A collection of folk, country, and rockabilly-inspired Ness original songs and covers. That explains why Brian Setzer and Royal Crown Review are here, because they deal with the rockabilly kind of stuff. Bonus track Company C is exclusive to the vinyl release. The album is gold and highly recommended punk news, and it's still respected by punk rock people. Even though it's a very countrified album. We're going to take this off so we can get the thing back in the thing. I've only seen this one once on VC Vinyl. I don't know what I paid for it. I probably paid $20. I know nobody bid me up on it because nobody knew who this was, I don't think. We got 2 LPs. And we're going to leave one in there because it's both the same. On black vinyl. These black and white things. I listened to it once, and I enjoyed it. I mean, it's countrified Social Distortion, but yeah, it was good. I know he's got other albums. I don't know if they're all the same style, but that's one of those bands that I really need to start collecting on vinyl. Social Distortion, that is, and I only have one thing by them so far, and it's not even like a regular album. What I have, it's something weird that I found on Walmart. I think it was Walmart or Target. It was like $6 or something, and I got it, and it's real good. And the album cover is awesome, but I can't remember what it's called. It's not one of their hit albums, but I do need to start, trying to find some of their stuff. I used to have like 3 T-shirts of Social Distortion, but they all tore out. Like, you see how this shirt's got this little tear here? All my shirts do that. I don't know why. They just do. Next up, how long is this video? 41. This is one I ended up getting a credit back for because it's damaged. But Misfits, Static Age, VC Vinyl. This was like I think I got this one for 10. I've got now 3 or 4 Misfits albums, but there was a couple that I couldn't get for some reason. Like, I could never get either people were bidding them up too high, or I just missed them for some reason. But anyway, this one has a print in your sleeve. I'm sorry, I'm trying to say more than one thing at a time. This one needs to be cleaned. But the reason I got a refund on it is, if you look at that, I don't know if you can be able to see it. Right here. Can I get it to show? Oh yeah, you can see it right there. There's like this scratch that goes all the way across the record, right there, and not on the other side, but on one side. And it didn't really affect the play, but it's got 2 lines in it, like in that scratch. And I was like, this ain't their fault because it was sealed when I got it, but I reported it and they gave me my money back on it, and they let me keep the record. That's the thing about Whatnot. They tend to let you keep what you get even if they give you a refund. Sometimes they'll want you to send it back, or they'll say we'll give you a partial refund if you want to keep it. But this one has Last Caress, which is probably the most famous Misfits song. Teenagers from Mars, which is one I really like. And that's about it for kind of hit type songs. But I was trying to build up a little bit of a collection with them because they had, I think, 5 albums, or at least 5 records. Some of them are like compilation kind of things, and I got 3, I think, out of the 3 or 4. I know I didn't get Earth AD is one they had, and I think there was one other one I didn't have, but I got the one Misfits with the glow in the dark record, and I got Legacy of Brutality. I got this one, and I feel like there might be one other one that I got. I'm not sure. Next up is I got 2 of these by a band. I believe I paid $1 for both of these, even though they have tags that say 10 on them. I got these from the Wine and Vinyl people, Montrose. My friend Dan likes them, and he said these albums are pretty good. I haven't listened to them yet, but we've got Jump on It with this weird butt shot right here and a crotch shot, and Paper Money. I don't know what the hit songs are. This is the Sammy Hagar's old band. I don't know if he's on either one of these. He's on this one. I don't know if he's on this one. But yeah, they had $10 stickers on them, but I believe I paid $1 each for these. If not $1, maybe 2 or 3. Don't know what we got here. Okay, so we've got printed inners. We got Ronnie Montrose, James Alcavar, Bob James, Denny Carmassi. Black vinyl. The vinyl is nice. It's perfect. Nothing wrong with it. That's this one. This one's got weird ring wear too. Like right around the butt, right there. There's like a weird ring wear. It looks like somebody had to put something on it or something. I don't know. But I ain't complaining because it was cheap. This is the one with Sammy Hagar. And this one has a inner sleeve, but it's one of those generic ones with the advertisement on it or whatever. And I don't know which ones would be the hits on that either. If you can take a look at that real quick. Hard rock from the 70s and maybe into the 80s as well. I'm not quite sure when they came out. This is 74. This is probably a little later. 76 for that one. So, 70s hard rock kind of stuff. Nothing too spectacular. The next one coming up is a band we all love to hate. We used to love this band. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people used to love this band. And they just kept going. And they should have stopped. And they kept going again. And they should have stopped. And they're still going. And they should have stopped. Does that sell it for you who it is yet? Because it's $10 I paid for this. The only reason I paid for it was $10. And it is Motley Crue canceled EP. Oh my God, the new EP canceled by Half Red, Half Black vinyl. Spotify fans first. I looked this up on Discogs when I got it, and it wasn't there. Not this version anyway. But this has canceled Dogs of War and Fight for Your Right, a Beastie Boys cover. The Beastie Boys cover is terrible. This is bad, guys. It's not a good out and not good. We've seen the video. I think everybody's probably seen the video by now. They just wouldn't give up. I don't know why John 5 is in this band except he's getting paid. Excuse me. And then he's probably getting paid well. And that's probably why he's there. Figuring he's only got to do it for a couple years and then he can go do whatever he wants. So I bought it because it was $10. When it came out, I think it was like $29. And I remember the Motley Crue ad on my Facebook. And I was like, there ain't no way. I put a comment that I would never pay this much money for 3 songs. And I already know that the first one stinks. because at that time, I think Dogs of War was out, which I thought was the first song, but it's canceled as the first song. So it's basically the canceled single, I guess. I don't know. But the cover and everything I like. I mean, it's not bad. It's got this picture of the band on the back. Some of them looking a little too old. But you're never too old to rock and roll, right? And then this cover with the TVs, that's not bad. I didn't realize it said that all 3 of the names of the album. I thought it was just the cancel. And then the inside's got some nice little pictures. Got the lyrics. They've got the lyrics for "Fight for Your Right." They must have changed some stuff. I don't know if they did or not. And then we got Half Red and Half Black. That's pretty cool. We got Nikki Sixx sticking the bird at you with his thing. I got to send out a picture to my friend. But for everything that looks good, it's not good music, guys. And I don't usually try to talk bad about stuff that much. This ain't it. This is not good. And like I said, if it would have been the regular price, I wouldn't have bought it for $10. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna get it. And I did. So next up is a band that I was introduced to by my friend at Dead Broke Records. he published one of their records. Published. Published one or two of their albums, their later ones, and then he was like, there was some confusion over this, and it was moving. It's Moving Targets, and this is the first album, I believe, Fall. And I thought it was sealed, but it really wasn't. This is an OG copy. I thought it was a modern pressing, and there was some confusion about that. Long story short, I ended up getting. He gave me a coupon for the next record that I bought, so that's pretty cool. But it's got this old paper sleeve. Got the blue on one side and the Tang Records logo on the other. Kind of a alternative, kind of punky band. They're really good. But this is cool right here. This part right here is pretty cool. This has a poster in it with all of the history of Tang up to that point, which has the covers of all the albums they put out. The Lemonheads were on Tang. I don't know who else turned out to be a big band that was there. It's hard to see. Mighty Mighty Boss Tones had some stuff on Tang. Slapshot. Trying to see. Rat City Riot. Gangrene was another band I like. One of the early punk rock bands that I found. Dropkick Murphys and the Bruisers, or the Business, maybe. I think it's the Business. Then there is a Business thing. So a lot of like Boston kind of area bands, or maybe Tang is from Boston. I'm not sure, but a lot of those bands I know are from Boston. Then we've got a little T-shirt order form in better condition than the poster. So that was a cool little thing. Oh, on the other side of the poster, we've got more stuff. Moving Targets, Slapshot, Mission of Burma, Hard-Ons, Kill, 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 Gangrene, Do Unto Others, The Girl with Giant Boobs. If y'all want to see that, I know Dan does. Dan's watching. I know he's watching. One of my few people that watch everything I put out. What's the time? 52. The next two are also Moving Targets. They both come with a CD. These were not put out by Dead Broke, but he sold them to me. We've got In the Dust and the In the Dust CD. I don't remember what the price on these were. I think they were like 22 on all of them, I think. 22, 24, something like that. Under 30 for sure. We've got a lyric sheet. Got a nice little picture. Got blue vinyl. It's got some label. The labels are different on both sides, so we'll just go ahead and show you that. This is a good band. I think I have 4 albums by them now. I think 4, and I think they have 5 or 6, if I'm thinking right. The next one, I love the cover. Love. I've got a few pictures of my own that look similar to this that I've taken in my life, and they put it on the CD and the record. This one's called Humbuckler by Moving Targets, and we've got that guitar picture. Kind of nice. That cover is a gas station, and then we've got that on the CD as well. The guitar. Ooh. I think he still got these in stock, but it wasn't, like I said, published by Dead Broke. Got another inner sleeve thing. Inner, whatever they call these things. It's late, guys. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning or later. I don't know. I can't see the time. This one was on white vinyl. Got the guitar on one side of that, and then I've got this person in a tie on the other side with a smeared out head, which is the same person as this in color. So very good, good band. Check them out. Their records are generally pretty cheap, I think. And they could be yours for the right price. Okay, we do a couple more. Let's do 4 more. This one I got from Euclid Records. It's Mudhoney Super Fuzz Big Muff. Love this cover. This is available on LP for the first time in years. Remastered from original tapes. Includes coupon for MP3 download of entire album. I don't know if it's in there. This one was not a brand new record. I got $16.99. It was used, but it was one of the ones that they said was used in the store. But I feel like that might not be true because there's a record store, another sticker for a record store called The Mushroom, who had sold this, and I wonder what their price was. I want to see, because that store is famous for being way overpriced, and I got this for $16.99. And if I can get this off, ooh, they bid it. It was $15.99, so Euclid got $1 on me. Somebody probably returned this though, and brought this in, and that they probably paid them, you know, so they had to make a couple bucks, I guess. But still, we've got black vinyl with custom label. I don't know what year this was put out. And then we've got a little poster in here with a weird place to fold it, right on the. But another cool photo. Mudhoney is probably one of the. They're a grunge band that really doesn't get respected, along with people like Nirvana and Soundgarden and Pearl Jam and Alice in Chains and all those. They were the other band. You know, there's always the other band, and they were them. And the thing is, they are more true to what grunge is than any of the other ones. And these people are the ones who basically created grunge under another band with some members of Pearl Jam for in Green River. Basically was the beginnings of grunge. Mark Arm is the guy, the guitar and vocals. But this one, what's the song on this one? I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. I'm just sitting here not saying anything. I don't know. I don't know what the songs are on this one, but this is a pretty good one. Not their best, but still a good one. This one was totally weird. I got it for $12. This is a Green Day side project from Billy Joe called The Network, and it's Money 2020 Part 2. So I'm assuming there's a Part 1. I got this for $12 from those guys that I've spoke about several times. I don't know what they're called right now. Spinning Around Store. He said it was great. I listened to it. It's pretty weird. To be honest with you, pretty weird. Crazy wild artwork though. I didn't see that coming. It's insane. It's weird, guys. It's got some political kind of sounding stuff that, you know, maybe I don't want to hear, but you know, whatever. Billy Joe got political after being in Green Day for too long. But we've got the black vinyl with custom labels. There's both different. Yeah, black vinyl. Oops, I don't know if you can see that. Trying to hurry up, guys. I didn't want to go another hour, and I just hit an hour, I think, so about an hour. So we got another one, same labels on that one. Then we've got these inners with lyrics and such, and some artwork. I feel like some of it was electronic. I listened to it once and I was like, this is weird. but we've got artwork of the band members. So we've got at least a keyboard guy, some guitar, bass, drums, other stuff. The guy that sold it to me kind of overhyped it, saying it was great, awesome, wonderful. It was okay. It wasn't. I'd probably get the first part of this just to have it, but I ain't running out to find it. I can tell you that. And if it's not cheap, I'm not getting it either. I guess there's a first part. If you're gonna call it part 2, there's got to be a part 1, and maybe, not always. Star Wars had episode 4 before they had anything else, so. Although I don't think it was actually called episode 4 at first. I'm not sure on my trivia there. Y'all can look that up if you want. I'm not worried about it if I'm right or wrong on it either. How about that? Next up, we got Nick 13. Another punk rock guy, rockabilly guy, gone countrified. This is the Americana solo debut from Tiger Army's singer-songwriter Nick 13. Now, Nick 13 is in a band that I really like, Tiger Army. I do have one of their albums, and I've never opened it because I got it for like $3, and I found out it was like a $60 album, and I never opened it. I don't know why, because I have albums that are worth way more than that I opened. But I don't know. I still haven't opened it. But the rest of them I have on CD, a bunch of their albums. But he did this Countrified album, and it sounds like Countrified Tiger Army. So if you like Tiger Army, you'd probably like this. We've got one-sided sheet here. Really good album. And this one was $10. White vinyl. Got the Nick 13 right there, and then we've got the custom label. I don't know if that's upside down. I think that's upside down. One way or the other. If you know who Tiger Army is, then you would. I think you would like this. Because Tiger Army really isn't like a heavy punk band. They're punkabilly or psychobilly or whatever you want to call those billies, kind of stuff. So it's just a slowed down version of that. I think that's what it felt like to me when I listened to it. And then lastly for this episode, that band we love to hate. Remember them? I talked about them earlier. This is not one we hate. This is one we don't know anything about. This is How I Became Nikki Sixx. This is an audiobook type thing. Silver foil on that. On the IXX. Oh, that's weird. On the I and the XX is like a silver foil. I haven't opened this yet. This was on the Spinning Around Stores thing. They had meant to do a giveaway, and they forgot to put it in their thing. And you have to put your giveaways in, I think, at the beginning of the show or something. If you're going to do 5 giveaways. He forgot to do it. And so what he did was he just put this in at $1. And I don't think anybody else bid on it. If they did, I only paid, I either paid $1 or $2 for this. Nobody else wanted it, I guess. Or maybe they already had it. But it's the first 21, How I Became Nikki Sixx, by Frank Farana and Nikki Sixx. And it just says, Side A, Twin Falls, Seattle, Diamond Dogs, Los Angeles, Nikki 9, Nikki Sixx, the Starwood, and New Monster. And Nikki Sixx is spelled with a S-Y instead of an S-I. So it's an audio book. There's a download card, which I don't know if this is going to lead to the whole thing, because I think this might be in a bridge version. It's only 1 LP, so I don't know how long the tracks are. But we've got that IXX, and we've got that, and we've got black vinyl, and there's no times on this, I don't believe. So I don't know how long it is, but I read the Heroin Diaries. That's freaking insane. I don't know how this guy is still alive, unless it's all lies. I know he was pretty wild. and I'm sure a lot of it was fabricated, you know, because they say, like, even the movie the Dirt, they say a lot of it wasn't real. So who knows? But I know he did a lot of drugs, a lot of drugs, and somehow survived that. You know, they say if Motley Crue can survive 1987, I can survive anything. So, you know, I don't know. But that is it for this episode. I've got one full crate and about 15, 20 more records in this one left. So that's going to probably be 2 more episodes. So we're going to end up with probably 5 episodes of these crates. And then we'll be on to other things. And that is it. Talk to you guys later.